I move. She like the way that I rock. She like the way that I woo. And she let it. And she. Michael Mary. Billie Jean.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Action. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. And our broadcast team tonight. Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You take a look at the 76ers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And seeing where the Rockets are, they just crushed expectations all season long. Only a few people thought they could sustain this level of excellence, but here they are.
Here's the starting group for Houston. They've got Curry, falls out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Thompson, and for the Clippers, Anthony Davis is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Payne. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Well, late in the season, we're seeing playoff teams resting their star players. Any excuse for lottery teams, Greg, doing the same?
Not as far as the league is concerned. I mean, if they're
right,
healthy,
exactly.
What's the goal? I mean, throwing away games is not acceptable.
No. Now, here's Zubac. It's deflected. Floats it up for Randle. Nice shot by Thompson.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Now here's Payne. Pass to Leonard. Yes, that goes in.
You know, there's a rhythm to Leonard's game, but also an awareness. Just takes what the defense allows.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, look, here's what the Clippers head coach had to say earlier. Unsurprisingly, he's focused on what it might take to slow down Steph Curry. Coach told me whenever possible, he'd like to force him to shoot over length. That's going to take a total team effort and quick rotations. It's easier said than done. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Houston moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Thompson inside the line. No good that time. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, and then another, really the story of the game.
I was surprised they put up so little fight. That was not the team I expected to see that night. Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Clippers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And here's Payne. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. The pass to Zubac. Now here's Davis. Over Curry. On target from 13 feet. Davis has got his second basket of the night.
What a good-looking shot from Anthony Davis. Has a natural feel from the mid-range.
Curry passes to Thompson. Let's go. Here's Fall. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And a long wind-up and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. Inside, Leonard. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
And so here is Houston. And so Curry will bring it up for the Houston Rockets.
And guys, even though he's in a big market, Kawhi Leonard's still not one for the spotlight.
That is so true. It's not about the fame for him. He's in LA, but Kawhi Leonard stays in his bubble. All the trappings that come with being a great player, he's truly focused on the love of the game, winning and being the best possible player he can be.
IT that time from Leonard.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Rockets foul. Thompson. That's his first personal foul.
Rockets on defense. Here's Payne. No points in the game yet for him. Just 5 to shoot.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
And Randall throws it down.
Well orchestrated. Randall was ready to receive the pass and flush it in one motion.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Payne. Here's Davis. Zubac trying to break loose. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
I love AD's ability to track the ball off the miss. He got...
Oh! My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Here's Payne. The Rockets making the shot. Passes it to Leonard. Pass to Zubac. And it's blocked. Thompson, high post. And Thompson slams it home.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
Now Payne. 9 points last game. Pass to Leonard. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And here is Los Angeles now, following the score by Houston. Here's Leonard. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
Thompson from long range.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Now here's Payne, guarded by Curry. Payne kicks to Leonard. And the 3 off target.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Outside for Randall. From outside, off the mark. Last game for Houston, they picked up the win against the Nuggets. Payne looking around. He's covered by Thompson. Clock at 4. And he drops it in from the low post.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. You know, you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. You know, Harrison Barnes has...
And here in the second with about 1.5 minutes gone by. And there's the pass to Higgins. Outside Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Nice move. They get it back from downtown. And the Clippers miss again. Rockets leading by 4. Taking a look at the Rockets. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Higgins. He has 6. Pass to Oturu. Knocks down the 3 ball. Oturu's got 9.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Floats one up. Oladipo misses. Clippers trail by 3. Out to the right wing. Here's Higgins. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for Houston. Last time they met in Houston.
And that last one came right down to the wire. The difference for me being the impact they got from their bench.
Having that spark off the bench really helped them the last time these two teams battled. We'll see if it'll be there for them again.
The Clippers have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. It's tipped. Pass to Oturu. Here's Higgins. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn.
And no one on defense could stay in front of him. He continually got pummeled and kept getting back to the stripe.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from 3-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
LA's gotten half their shots from 3-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Pass to Leonard. High post try. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Leonard's got the game tied up here for the Clippers. For Houston, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Down low. And Thompson slams it home.
And when Oladipo makes passes like that, his team kicks into a whole new gear offensively.
Clippers have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. And the pass to Leonard. Here's Higgins. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And for the Rockets, they're shooting at 50%. Hold on!
Kevin, you got to buckle up on that one.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And the Clippers call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Thompson for 3. Again, the miss by Thompson. The Clippers have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. And the rejection by Zubac. Oladipo, the pass to Fall. Outside Curry. Offensive rebound. Thompson. Oh, wow!
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
There's the dish to paint. The 3. Rockets with the rebound. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
It was a total team effort in terms of passing the baton to the guy that's hot.
This is a 2, Doumbouya. And it's off from 3-point range. Rockets leading by 4. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Rockets have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Outside, Davis, a free ball. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Davis has got 9.
Even though Davis can create for himself, you love to see him get set up in rhythm.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget him.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Clippers lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus of that end of the floor?
You know, knocking out the shots, my ball handling, to get business, off the pick and roll, and just try to limit my turnovers.
And you've done well so far, Kawhi. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. And of course, every team is scheming ways to slow down AD. And Shaq, he seems too versatile almost to stop.
Yeah, he's dominant in all aspects of the game. He's elite at both ends of the floor. And
well, he's a Hall of Famer if he stays healthy. But I don't think he cares about his individual accolades. What do you guys think?
I think he just wants rings.
Yeah, I believe so too.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Curry. Well, we've got a moment left set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Ivica Zubac is out there with Davis. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Payne. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
And so here is Houston. Randall dishes to Thompson. For the tie. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Too open that time. Made it look too easy. 6 points for him. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a one-point game. To the middle. Here's Leonard. It's deflected. Outside for Davis. And too long on the shot.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. The Clippers shooting. .43% from the floor. Payne with it. He has 5. Davis inside. Randall on him. And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got 13 points.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Picked off in midair. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And while we've got a moment, let's check out the best defenses in the NBA. In third, the Rockets.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Taken away. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. That one good for 2. Thompson's got 22.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Pass to Leonard. Launches a 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Rockets go the other way with it.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day who was my favorite. You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
To the paint. No good from Zubac. On offense, here are the Rockets. They're on a 14-3 run right now. Thompson finds Oladipo. Now here's Thompson. He's covered closely. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Rockets have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. The Rockets making a switch here, and so Thompson nails both of them.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. For Los Angeles, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Pass to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. And the Clippers call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Here's a look at some stats for Victor Oladipo. Breaking down his play since the All-Star break. He's putting up about 8 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Not bad numbers, but for a player of his talent, you have to think he can do more.
Well, sometimes even the best hit a little flat spot. It's natural. He'll get on a roll, and I think he'll be fine. The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. 9 points in the game so far.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this hot, a great chance to extend this lead.
Guarded by Oladipo. Takes it from 10. Again, Los Angeles. And so it's Houston with it. They've led by as much as 10. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Rockets have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. Hachimura is checked in for Fall.
Tough. He's just so hard to keep off the foul line when he pushes the action. I love his activity here in the second half.
The pass to Robinson. Stolen by Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Passes to Doumbouya. A three-pointer off the mark. Houston leading by 10. Pass to Thompson. The tray. And he's good on the 3-ball. Thompson's got 39.
He is scorching the D, exploding offensively.
There's the lob to the hoop.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Thompson for the triple. And another 3 for Houston.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Here's Higgins. 9 points in the game so far.
And Hachimura's given name, Rui, means fortress in Japanese. And that's what he looks like out there. He's worked hard in the weight room.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And you combine Hachimura's power with that 7'2" wingspan, Greg. He's physically built to succeed in a positionless NBA.
And add to that, Kevin, he's got solid athleticism along with a versatile skill set. Hachimura still needs to work on creating off the dribble, shooting the jump shot with consistency, but with his work ethic, there's a good chance he turns those into strengths.
So on the floor for Houston, Porter is out there with Randall. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Fall in at the center position.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
Clippers trail by 21. Outside Leonard. Here's Higgins. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 4 assists in the game.
Kawhi is carving up this defense. Love his awareness. He is finding the open man.
Back to Thompson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Leonard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Higgins. Takes the 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed.
Oh,
yes! Yes! Unselfish play right there. Curry with the patience to wait for someone to break free.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Thompson against Leonard. Stolen by Thompson. And it's the Rockets on the break. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Here's Leonard. Misses off the left iron.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Davis with the bucket.
The advanced skill set of AD. When he gets to feeling good, he's a really hard guy to stop.
Thompson against Leonard. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. And the Clippers call time here.
And coach most likely wants to address their turnover issues. The offense looks forced right now, rushed. There's no synergy to it. They have to find a way to work together and remain aggressive without making mistakes.
The pass to Higgins. Back to Leonard. Turn around Jay. The Rockets pull it in. Falls got rebound number 13 with that last one. Thompson is double to the inside, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
Clippers trail by 21. Here's Higgins. Here's Leonard. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
The offensive versatility of Kawhi, able to rise up and hit the jumper there with confidence.
It's tipped. Now here's Davis. Shoots from the high post. The shot by Higgins, no good. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Good, that's another bucket.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
To the right side. Higgins, the pass to Zubac. Clippers moving the ball around. Shrugs off the contact and dunks it. He'll go to the free throw line.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And here is Curry. To the paint. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Kawhi Leonard. That free throw good from Thompson.
At the line for the Rockets, Thompson.
And so he's able to get one of two. Clippers trail by 19. Here's Higgins. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Floats it up for Randall. An emphatic LU jam.
He's part of that much anticipated 2014 draft class. Randall's outplayed several guys taken ahead of him.
Here's Higgins. Passes it to Davis. We know, Greg, the NBA is full of superstars, yet you can foul out of the game after 6 personal fouls, and some have suggested instead just tacking on an extra free throw when a player commits their 6th+ foul, and then they can stay in the game.
You know, I think something along those lines could make sense. No doubt it's tough to see the marquee player riding the bench because it's not just the 6th foul, right? In some coaches, you pick up 2 in the first quarter, you're done for the quarter. You pick up a 3rd in the second, you're done for the half.
Yes.
So I would like to see something, but I think it's got to also be fair. Maybe you get free throws and another possession. Maybe something along those lines might be in the best interest of the game.
And the Clippers making a change here. Haynes checked in. Pass to Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger. And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
And it's good for 2.
And for Leonard, it's not just the size, it's the skill level and his commitment to greatness.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And, guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Houston leading by 17. Curry passes to Thompson. Unloads. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Lets the three fly. Sinks the triple. 20 points for him.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Davis kicks to Leonard. Floats it up for Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
What a beautiful play, and it was great timing. Then the athletic finish by AD.
Back to Thompson. 1:57 left in the fourth. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, such a full pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Leonard, the pass to Zubac. And he makes the first.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Ivica Zubac.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Thompson right side. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Hammers the alley-oop through. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 13 rebounds. Clippers trail by 14.
8 lang, wala pa double daw.
Now Leonard.
Bobo 2K.
And Smitty, we see the success and the great talent level in the WNBA. Do you ever think we're going to see a woman on an NBA roster?
Well, Kevin, that's a good question. Let's look at the history of the game. We've had 2 women drafted, Denise Long back in 1969 and Lucia Harris in 1977. I will say this, Kevin, I do believe so. I think in my era, there's one player I got a chance to watch and play against that could have played for sure was Cheryl Miller.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Houston.
And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And counting tonight's game on the season, they'll now have won 57 games this year.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series 4 games to none.
The aggressive approach. Leonard pushing the action, rewarded with the foul call.
Kawhi Leonard.
He doesn't get the second one.
No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
Here's Los Angeles now, down by 12. And again, no good by the Clippers. So Oladipo will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Kept alive. Thompson passes to Crowder. Back to Thompson. Stolen. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Leonard's got the ball. Off the mark. Had a chance to trim it to single digits. Inside. Deflects the pass. Leonard with the steal. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Victor, you guys have been pushing the tempo, looking to get out and run. It's working. Has that been a focus of late?
We figured out that we got to play fast and we got to play high tempo no matter what happens, and we got to stay together. So we got to just continue to keep working.
Well, you certainly hit them first tonight, Victor. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Ain't no one man struggle above another. A new 24 hours, time to work on all my trouble. I'm tired of hustling, trying to make my money double. Need changes in my life, gotta get up out that bubble. The clock is racing, I can't have no time wasted. It's a whole lot of time in a day. We can put it to use or let it waste away, Rise and shine, it's time to grind. I gotta get mine, set the concept. The time is all up in our mind. Sometimes it's slow, other times it be blind. I see 24 years with my very young eyes. They try, but they can't put a price up on my time. Finally figured out what I'ma do with my life. The purpose of this life ain't to work, be sleeping and living more for I. Cause you never know what the future holds, what tomorrow brings. The best day of your life, but a fat lady sings what I mean. We can't last till infinity, leaving behind nothing but artifacts and memories. So when I'm gone, how will they remember me? Hope it's for positive and not negativity. Was I a leech or a source of energy? I'm working on my legacy. I gotta get it right now. Look, you waiting, I'm being patient. The clock is racing. I can't have no time wasted. It's a whole lot of time in a day. We can put it to use or let it waste away, What do we do with the life that we've been given? Find out what you like, what you want, then stick with it. Just make a decision, regardless of circumstances, you gotta roll with it. They told me ask for it, work toward it, and you get it. Only looking forward, the past is already written. Looking to the future, each day I'm working to get to my destination. I know it takes time, I know it takes patience, but one day I'll be facing everything I ever wanted. It means much more when you know you work for it. Turning my dreams into real life scenes, thoughts and emotions into real life things. More cautious of what I think, careful on what I speak. They say imagination become your reality. Taking time thinking of myself happily. Working every day, I'ma get there gradually. I gotta get it right.